Hello dear students, this is Hina Adhikari. Welcome back in our today's mathematics class. Students, in our previous video what we have done? We have done chapter number 7, exercise 7.3, question 1 to 5. Yes, and today we are doing the same exercise, the further questions means question number 6 to 9, and we will be completing our exercise today. Right students, so let's quickly take a recapitulate about our previous topic. Student, in our previous topic we have done one concept, that is equivalent fraction. What we have done? We have done many, means question number 1 to 5 with this method only to make an equivalent fraction. With denominator is given, with numerator is given. So what exactly the equivalent fraction? You will multiply or divide the numerator and the denominator with the same number. That is called equivalent fraction. Right students? So on the basis of this concept only, we will be proceeding further with our next questions. Fine. So let's quickly start our question number 6 of the same exercise. What is question number 6? Check whether the given fractions are equivalent. Means the fractions pair are given to you. So you have to tell they both fractions are equivalent, they both are equal or not. Okay, so let's see A part. We have 5 by 9 and the second pair is 30 upon 54. As you can see, they are not equivalent, but we can make it, and we can make after means applying some, you can say, method on it. We have to see they are making or they are not making only. Got? How we can do? We can do this question, means these type of question to find out the equivalent fraction. Two methods are there. One method, the previous one method we will be using. The second one method is very general and very easiest method. So one question I will do with one method and the second one with this another one method. Which one method you feel like very easy, that you can follow for the further question. Right students? So see, in this what we can do according to previous concept. Either we can multiply or divide with any number to make 30 upon 54. If it is going, then they both are equivalent, or we can cut it, convert into simplest form. If they are cutting and after cutting we got 5 by 9, and they are equivalent. Right students? So anyone we can use. So I am making 5 by 9. See, first one method I am using only 5 by 9. 5 by 9 should be equivalent to 30 upon 54. Yes, that 5 by 9 equals to 30 upon 54. We have to see they are going or not. To make the numerator 30, what we'll do? 5 ko obvious, we'll multiply with 6. 5 6 are 30. We got, and in equivalent fraction, if we are multiplying numerator with 6, so the same we will multiply with denominator as well. So let's see, 9 6 are, yes, we got 54. It means, yes, this is equivalent fraction. And how you will write? Yes, 5 by 9 and 30 upon 54 are equivalent fraction. This is the one of the method which we already have done. Okay, in your previous question we although we have numerator or denominator, but here both the terms we have, and we have to see after multiplying or dividing with the same number we are getting the given fraction or not. If it's coming, it's yes, otherwise it will be not. Okay, so now coming to our B part. The B part I am using with another one method, that is called a cross multiplication one method. Whenever you want to see that the given fractions are equivalent or not, we will do the cross multiplication. Cross means 3 numerator ko 15 denominator ke saath and 10 denominator ko 12 numerator. Cross multiplication. Fine. So how we write? We have 3 into 15. So what we'll get? 3 into 15? 45. And what another one term? 10 into 12. So we got 120. After cross multiplication, we got same answer? No. If we got same answer, then we say yes, they are equivalent. Otherwise, they are not. Simple. Very simple. This is the easiest one method to check whether they are equivalent or not. Okay. So see how we write 45 is not equals to sign, and we are cutting with the line. Not is equals to 120. So therefore, according to given condition, 3 by 10 and 12 by 15 are not equivalent fraction. Got, student? So these we have two methods. Any one method you can choose, but this method is very simplest to see. So you can choose any one of the method. And one more part we have, C part. This is homework for you. You will do this question by your own after solving these two parts. Right, student? I hope you understood this concept. Now, moving further, our next question number 7. Question number 7, reduce into simplest form. Simplest form, you have to reduce. Simplest form means, student, you have A part 48 upon 60. This is the biggest number, yes, means bigger number. But we have to convert it to the smallest number. How? By cutting it into the same table. Means suppose I have 4 upon 5. This is the simplest form, because after that they are not cut with any table. Okay, and one thing you need to remember, whenever you have to cut, then you have to cancel. Cut means you are going to divide, because division sign is there. You have to divide with the same number. If 2 2s are 4, if 4 is going with 2 table, the denominator term also will divide into the same table only, because equivalent fraction, you have to multiply or divide with the same number. Right, students? So A part, see A part I am going to do with 3 methods. I know 3 methods means a little bit complicated for you, but these 2 methods are very simple for you, which you have already done. And the third one method is simplest one method, is very general method, and you need to understand the third one method. But for the starting stage, you from any method you can use. You can do the equation. Fine. So very first method is, see, 48 upon 60. 48 upon 60. Students, the both number, common table for these both numbers, what would be? 12. 12. In 12 table both the numbers are coming. Yes. So write down 12 upon 12. This is the common common table for both the numbers. We are dividing 12 with both. Okay? 12 4s are 48, 12 5s are 60. Means common table, and afterwards table only you have to write. Now 12 से 12 cancel, because division sign is there. Okay? 12 12 cancel, so the answer is 4 upon 5. Very simple. Now the second one method. The second one method, the first one method is, you have to see first of all the common table, and have to complete the number with that table, and then cancel out whatever answer is remaining, that is the answer. Now second method is prime factorization method. Now students, that is why I have done the chapter number 7 after chapter 3, because in this we are using chapter 3 methods, prime factorization method, LCM method, right? That is why I have jumped this much. Got? So that it will be easy for you to understand the equation. So what is prime factorization method? You know, for 48, prime factorization is 48. 2, first of all it will go with 2. 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, again 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 6s are 12, 2 3s are 6, and then 3 1s are 3. Right, student? Prime factorization method, you know that till then we have to divide, we will not get 1. Fine, and the number should be, all numbers should be prime numbers only. Okay? Now for 60, prime numbers are 2 के table में 2 3s are 6 0, 2 1s are 2, 1 carry, 2 5s are 10, then it will go with 3, 3 5s are 15, now after that only with 5, 5 1s are 5. Got? Now write down all the prime factorization. For 48, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. We have done prime factorization, right? For this, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Got? Now what we have? We have 2 2 cancel, 2 2 cancel, 1 3 and 3 cancel. What we remain? 2 twos are 4 and divide by 5. So the answer is 4 upon 5. Right? See, we got the same answer with both the methods. Now, the last one method we have, the third one method. Understand it carefully because in mind only every calculation I am going to do. Fine? So, the third one method is, see carefully, here I am going to do. Third one method, 48 upon 60. Now, see this. This I am going to cut with 2 table. Both number with 2 table. 2 twos are 4, 2 fours are 8. This also, अगर ये मैंने 2 के टेबल में कट किया है, डिवाइड किया है, then 60 will also be divided with 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 0. इनमें 48 upon 60 reduce हो गया 24 upon 30 में. Now again it's going to cut. Yes. With 3 table, 4 plus 6, 2 table as well, 3 table as well, your choice. Fine, means the table knowledge you should know. Fine, so 3 table, 3 8s are, and then 3 1s are 3 and 0, 8 upon 10. See, again we have reduced into 8 upon 10. Now 8 upon 10 is going to reduce. See, again I am here writing 8 upon 10 because no space is there. Right, 8 upon 10. Yes, it is going with 2 table. 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. So we got 4 upon 5. See student, this one is the very short method and very easiest method. Here little bit we have to think. Here prime factorization nikalo, then likho, then we have to cut, then at the last. This is the shortest method and easiest method. But you need to understand that we have to cut it. Cut matlab divide. We have to divide with the same number. Okay? Means 48, first of all divide with 2. So it means denominator will divide with 2. But ये हम show नहीं करें. We are not going to show it. With this thing we are doing in our mind itself. Mind game is there. Then again if they are going with divisibility test, use the divisibility test and ultimately you will get the answer. Right? In further question, I am going to use any one of the method, but beta, you choose according to your comfortable manner, any method. But this method means I will prefer to use this one method. Right student? So this is all about A part. Now coming to our B part of the same question. In that question, I am choosing only one method according to my choice. And you will choose any one of the method as your wish. Okay? And according to which, sorry. So let's start B part. B part we have 150 upon 60. So see students, 150 upon 60. Here very means nicely we can cut 0 to 0. Means you can reduce your term as much as in a possible manner. Now you have 15 upon 6. Student, after reducing into one term, मतलब एक बार कट करने के बाद जो भी term आए you can write it down here so that you will not get confused. बीच में like hustle bustle should not be there of the numbers. ठीक है? तो nicely एक बार एक number कट करने के बाद rest of the number you will write again. Fine? This will be easy for you. That is why. Now see divisibility test. 3 table. 3 2s are 6 and 3 5s are 15. You have to cut as well. So what is the answer? 5 by 2. See, very nicely, very easily and very in a very short span of time we got the answer. Right? So now C part 84 upon 98. 2 table, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 9, 1 carry over here, it become 18, 2 9s are 18. Now 42 upon 49. 42 upon 49, 7. 7 6 are 42 and 7 7s are 49. So what is answer? 6 upon 7. That's it. It means for reducing into the smallest term of any fraction, you need to knowledge about the tables. That's it. Very quickly it should come in your mind that this particular number will go in which table. That's it. And table you are learning from class 2 itself only. Fine student. So this is all about your question number 7. Two more parts are there, D and E part. That will be homework for you. You will do these two parts by your own. Right students? Will you do? I will prefer to you this one method I already told you, but you can choose any one of the method. Right? So now moving further, our question number 8. Question number 8 we have Ramesh had 20 pencils. Okay, Shiru had 50 pencils. And Jamal had 80 pencils. Means Ramesh, Shiru and Jamal, they had total number of pencils 20, 50 and 80. And out of these pencils, after 4 months, Ramesh used up 10 pencils, Shiru used up 25 pencils and Jamal used up 40 pencils out of the total number of pencils they were having. So इनका fraction कैसे बनेगा? You know how to write down the fraction? How to write out the fraction? Total number out of how much they have used. But the question C, they have asking about the use of pencil fraction or left one pencil fraction. Just have a look. What fraction did each used up? Means what fraction of the pencils did each one is used up? It means you have to write down the fraction for used up. Right? Easily you can write down. Now check if each one student used up with the equal fraction. Means everyone, Shiru, Ramesh and Jamal, they have used up with each of the fraction will be same or not. Check if each used up an equal fraction. Means after when we will take out the fraction term, fine, then you will cut it. You will cut into a simpler form. If the fraction will come, the answer will come in a same answer, then it means yes, they have used with the same equal fraction. Otherwise, not. Got students? So this is word problem type question. So you will write the solution sentence first. Yes, how you will write? Let's start the solution. What the solution is? So first of all, Ramesh had total number of pencils 20 pencils. Fine. So the fraction for used up for Ramesh only. Fraction for used up pencil, that will be out of 20 he used up how many? 10 pencils. Fine. This is the fraction for used up. Now 0 to 0 cancel. What is the answer? 1 by 2. Here only means in the continuing manner you will solve the each part. Okay. Now for Shilu. Shilu had how many total pencils? 50 pencils. And now fraction for used up pencil. What is the fraction for used up pencil? Out of 50, Shilu used up 25 pencils. Now reduce into smallest term. 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50. Again we got half. Now see students, if you are not cutting only, then also you can see 10 upon 20 means half of the pencil he has used, Ramesh. 25 upon 15 matlab half of the pencil he has used, Shiru and she has used. It is seen from the fraction only. And after cutting we are getting yes a proper half, 1 by 2. Yes, now the last is Jamal. So Jamal had pencil. Jamal had pencils. How many total number of pencils? 80. And how much he has used? 40. Again half of the fraction. So the fraction for used a pencil is equals to 40 upon 80. That is 40 ones are 40 and 42s are 80. Again half. Now this is according to question. Now the last part is check if each user an equal fraction of his or her pencil. Yes. So at the last you will write, see I don't have space, so I'm going to write over here only. Yes, yes. All have used up with with an equal fraction with his or her pencil, and that is half. That is 1 by 2. Got, students? Will you solve this question in a very decent manner? Okay. See, I have written over here, but you will continue with your work. Fine. This is very simple, and every time the word problem are very simple. You just need to understand the word problem, what is asking and what is given. That's it. So this is all about our question number 8. Now moving further, the last part of this exercise, question number 9. More equivalent fractions we have to write down for each of the parts. Student, we have 5 parts for it, but I am doing over here 2 parts, 3 parts you will do by your own. And these are the numbers which you have to match. That first part ke liye which answer is there, second part ke liye which answer is there, in the same manner. Okay, but how you will do, you will in the same manner write down in one page all the equations. You just solve it out, and then the last you will write for first part, C is the answer in such a manner. Okay, let's start and see. In this 6 to 8, 9 question we have done only one method, that is simplest form we have to do for the question. Okay, see 250 upon 400 obvious है, equivalent fraction बोला है उसने, ठीक है. तो equivalent fraction we will convert first of all into simplest form. 0 से 0 cancel, we have 25 upon 40. Now can we cut it into simplest form? Yes, they both number are cutting with the 5 table. 5 times are 25 and 5 eights are 40. Got? So what you got? 5 by 8 is this is the simplest form of this number. And what is the question next? Write 2 more for each. First of all, just have it 5 by 8. Yes, this is the answer for first. Means the first part answer is D part. Okay, so and the next part is now write 2 more equivalent fraction for each. Very first equivalent fraction you can write down 25 upon 40, क्योंकि बेटा जब हमने 0 से 0 कैंसिल किया, this 25 upon 40, this is also equivalent fraction because they are cutting with the same table, 5 के टेबल में. तो आंसर क्या है? 5 upon 8. So 25 upon 40 is first equivalent fraction. Second one equivalent fraction we will take out with this 5 by 8. 5 by 8 if I multiply with 2, because 1 से करेंगे तो सेम नंबर आएगा. If we multiply with 2, 5 2s are 10 and 8 2s are 16. Okay, so it means 25 upon 40 and 10 upon 16. The next 2 more equivalent fraction. If we multiply with 3, that also. If we multiply with 4, that also. 2 बोला है तो 2 we have taken out. Okay, first this one, second this one, or you can directly do this first one, this one, for second 5 by 8 into 3 into 3. Your choice, student. Fine, but we want, because every number, if any number you are multiply or divide the same number, that will be the equivalent fraction only, right? See the second part. 180 upon 200. Again 0 0 cancel. We got 18 upon 20. Okay, this is one of the equivalent fraction. Now they both are cutting with any table. Yes, 2 table. 2 nines are 18, 2 ones are 2 and 0. But we got 9 upon 10. So 9 upon second part answer is E part. So E part for E part. Second answer. Okay. Now according to the question, write 2 more equivalent fraction. Now this time only for 9 by 10 only I am doing. First is 9 by 10. If I multiply 9 by 10 to 2, तो हमारे पास सेम ही नंबर आ जाएगा. सी 9 2s are 18, 10 2s are 20. That's why I told you the after cutting the very first is also an equivalent fraction. Okay, so 18 by 20 is, if multiply with 3, 9 3s are 27 and 10 3s are 30. So these two are the equivalent fraction for 180 upon 200. Got, student? Very simple only. But you need to do the convert to simplest form and you have to match the answer. And जो भी number आया है उसके further 2 equivalent fraction निकालने. How? When multiply the number with 2, with 3, with 4, with 5, your choice. Okay, so this is all about your question number 9. The rest 3 part you will do by your own. Means first, second I have done, third, fourth and fifth. This will be homework for you. I know students that you will do by your own, because this how to convert into simplest form ये आपको आना ही चाहिए. This is very important thing. Okay, so this is all about our today's topic, exercise 7.3, and you just complete your work on time and send to your subject teacher. I will be asking about your work status from him only. Okay, so in next video we will be doing our next exercise of 7th chapter. Okay, so till then, bye bye. Thanks so much. Stay happy and stay home.